By the end of this video, you're going to know how to create an awesome Discord server. So let's get straight into that. But quickly, like this video and subscribe because I do Discord tips often and I have a whole series about it. Anyways, find all of the timestamps in the description and let's get into the first tip. Right guys, so the first tip is all about your server's topic and theme and also the server name. You're going to want to lay a foundation for your server. You can do this by getting a good theme which is unique. Don't choose a theme which a lot of servers are already based on, because people can join a hell of a lot of other servers instead of yours. And you're going to want a good name which isn't too long, but is very rememberable. So keep it short, maybe 2-3 words at max. And don't go for something generic like chill zone or chill server. Also, I'd recommend not putting quote unquote server in the name because it seems a little unprofessional. Going for a theme that is suited to you is the best thing, and allows your server to grow and develop and form around that specific topic. The next thing is all about server aesthetics. What you're going to want to do is you want a good server icon. Server icons are very catchy. It makes people see your server and stand out on the sidebar. Some server icons blend in, especially if they form with the grey background of Discord or are a fairly toned down colour. Now, what you're going to want to do is you want to go vibrant, but you don't want to go too heavy. You want it related to your Discord server and stuff like that. Now, a lot of people here aren't going to be able to make art. They don't know how to do it and stuff like that. If you don't, that is fine. There are other alternatives. You can go to Google Images and try and find something related to your server. You can go and get art commissioned. There is an awesome server for this and it's called Art Commissions. And this can definitely help you out long term. Likewise, you can equally just use Photoshop or an editor app on your phone. Or you can try and draw one by hand on your phone. There are a lot of apps which you can help to do this. Just search draw on the App Store and you can find a lot of these apps. The next thing to do is if you get server boosts, then you could unlock an animated server icon, which could be awesome for the server, a custom server invite background, and you could also get a server banner. Now the server banner is this bit in the background. You need to make it really cool, stand out, and make sure it doesn't block or make your server look very tacky. You can match the role colors also to the banner and server icon. For example, the pinks, the purples, and the blues match very well with the banner, as you can see here, the partner icon there, and also the server icon here. It looks really good and very neat. You can also add awesome emotes for your server. Make sure that you add ones that are high quality, don't steal emotes because people do pay for emotes, and also you can potentially add these emotes in here, in the descriptions, or in the channel names. For example, Sandra has added them in certain channel names and certain channel topics, and he's also added them in some descriptions. I would not go overboard with the server emotes in the channels and descriptions and all of that, but you can add them to some to spice it up a little bit. The next thing you're going to want to do is fairly new. A lot of YouTube videos have not covered this yet. What you're going to want to do is you want to enable the community tab on your server. So what you do is you just go to the server settings, then you go down to enable community and you press get started. Now it will run you through all of this sort of thing. So what you want to do is you want to follow it up. Then you want to create a rules channel, for example. Make sure that you have an updates channel where Discord can send you updates. Click next. And then make sure all of these things are done. For example, make sure your notifications are to mention only, remove moderation permissions from @everyone, and agree and understand. This will allow you to finish your setup. Your server is now a community server, and then you can potentially access things like discovery in the future, see your server insights, and set up a welcome screen. After setting up your community tab, what you're going to want to do is you want to set up a welcome screen. Put a description about what your server is about, and then put 5 channels down below, which people can go and see straight when they join the server. This is really good and helps your server grow and get new members to engage with your server quickly. If you want to make sure that bad people don't join your server, you can enable membership screening. Now this is fairly new. All you're going to want to do here is set up membership screening. You add a description and add some server rules. This is pretty easy and you can do this all within the server settings. The next thing you're going to want to do is add perfect Discord bots for your server. I'm going to state 5 really good Discord bots which you can add. The first one is Me6. Me6 allows leveling systems and stuff like that and is a general bot. Now this is not the best bot on Discord, but it is very good for a start out server. The next thing I suggest is Logibot. Now this is owned by one of my friends, so I'm slightly biased here. However, it is a bot which is for all servers, enables moderation features, and also has a point system where people can potentially buy color rolls on your server. The next thing is Rhythm. Rhythm is a music bot, which allows people to listen to music within your voice channels. This is very useful, a lot of servers use this, and I would definitely recommend getting it on your server. The next thing is giveaway bots. This makes giveaways extremely easy when using this bot. It picks a winner randomly from somebody that reacts, and also is used by a hell of a lot of servers. It's quite reliable, so I'd definitely check it out. The next thing is Aperture. Aperture is a clone of Rowboat, which was originally made by one of the Discord developers. Aperture is a great moderation bot, although it can take some time to set up. If you just read the documents and find out how to do it, it will be a very good thing for your server and allows your moderation to improve, making your server even better. I will link all of these websites in the description. The next thing you're going to want to do is make sure you have your role set up perfectly. For the Our Everyone role, which everyone will have, make sure that administration perms are disabled. Make sure that moderation perms are disabled. And also make sure that people cannot ping roles. Otherwise, this could cause havoc in your server. If you do have any other roles that you make sure all of this stuff is included too. Then you're going to want to make a mod and admin role and potentially an owner role. In this case, it's custom because this is for my server. For the mod role, you can potentially give it stuff like mute members, deafen members for voice chats. And make sure it does not have administrator. It shouldn't have administrator. I would also potentially give it manage messages so the moderators can delete messages within certain channels when people send bad things. For the admin stuff, you could potentially do the same, and you could give them administrator, although you may want to just select it so they only have permissions which they completely need. Equally, check the permissions in all of the text channels that you make, otherwise you could have also another massive issue. Another cool thing is once you enable community features, make sure to make your announcements channel an announcements channel. It is very easy to set up, and then people can follow your channel, which then allows you to publish those messages. Those messages will then show up in other servers, allowing loads more people to see your announcements. Make sure you use good channel names and also good channel descriptions so people know what those are about. Otherwise, it can be very confusing for new members. Also, make sure in the overview settings that only mentions are enabled, because it could really annoy people if people just get pings constantly for any message. And set up your AFK channel for your voice channels, and also potentially disable certain system messages if they get in the way. Under moderation, I would recommend setting something around low or medium, and then make sure that media is scanned by all members. Also, for your moderators, I would recommend that you enable the two-factor authentication requirement. This is very useful because it can help prevent your moderators' accounts from being compromised, which then could prevent further attacks against you or your Discord server. If you get enough boosts, make sure to enable a vanity URL. It can make your server look even cooler. And if possible, enable discovery. This is really good and it's a new feature on Discord. It allows you to explore public servers, and once you get to a certain amount of members, then you can enable yourself on discovery. People can search things like community, and what pops up? Loads of servers which you can join for a community. Pretty cool, right? Anyways, that is the majority of the things I wanted to talk about to make an awesome Discord server. Now, this totally is not a complete, in-depth, perfect guide on how to make the best Discord server ever. Now, I've made loads of tips videos about how to grow your Discord server, about how to enable certain things, about how to do all of that, and you can see it in my Discord tips playlist. This is full of all of the stuff, and if you watch all of those videos, you can get a lot of a better insight on how to run a Discord server, how to make it even better, and all of that stuff. This video is for people that want to see general tips, and it isn't the complete version. Anyways, make sure to join my Discord server with the link on screen. Go and check out SFE with the link on screen too. And also follow me on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, my second channel, and Twitch. Yeah, that was a lot. Anyways, I will see you in the next video, and peace out. Spin my brain like a